This is one of the hardest daily puzzles ever posted on chess.com. White is to play, and I will give you a key piece of information. White is trying to draw. Now, in this position, white is down a bishop, and white seems to have some threats, like the idea of trying to checkmate over here, but the rook defends, and the idea of attacking this bishop over here, but the black queen defends, and the idea of trying to promote the pawn, but the bishop and the rook defend. And there's just no way for white to increase the pressure because white doesn't have that many pieces left. If you want to try to solve this position, now is the time to pause your video and do so. The key move for white here is the spectacular and seemingly inexplicable king to h3. Incredibly brilliant. Now, after king h3, the point is that in all main lines, white is able to create stalemate. There's not much black can do because this king can't move. These pawns cannot move. If you push this, you get checkmated. The rook can't move because of checkmate here. The bishop can kind of move, but it doesn't make a difference if the bishop moves because it will need to stay on this diagonal to cover this pawn's promotion. So the only move that really makes sense here is a queen move like queen d6, which is the most natural and best try. But what white is going to play, and what white would play against almost any reasonable try from black, is d8 equals queen. Now, in this position, you cannot capture with the bishop because if the bishop captures on d8, then the queen is hanging on d6, so white actually wins. Also, the rook cannot capture because there's queen takes g7 and checkmate. So if the queen captures on d8, we have our critical point, stalemate, unavoidable stalemate. Queen takes h6 check, a beautiful and brilliant move. The pawn must capture, and that means that the rook's line is now open. This bishop and queen also cover the h4 square, so the only piece you have left that you can move is the rook, and after rook h7 check, the black king must capture that rook on h7, and that creates stalemate, a draw on the spot. So what about queen takes g6? So in this case, black is trying to continue a winning effort in this game, but white is again able to leverage the stalemate idea. We start with queen takes g8 check, giving up the queen, and after queen takes g8, the king must capture, only legal move, and rook takes g7. Once again, it was only our rook that could move, and after rook takes g7, it doesn't matter whether the king or the queen captures. This is again stalemate with the bishop covering that h4 square. An incredible puzzle, and again, one of the hardest daily puzzles ever posted on chess.com.